Hi, I'm King 5 meteorologist Rich Marriott, and boy, we made it to Monday, but what a weekend, especially yesterday out at the airport. We had 63 degrees. That was just a degree off the record. So beautiful afternoon, lots of sunshine, and felt like spring might have come back for a day, which is pretty much what we were looking at. And then we saw the clouds starting to roll in around sunset last night, and we have a little weakening front that's pushed into Puget Sound. It's kind of stalled right now, producing some rain in a very narrow band. That's going to gradually dissipate as we move through the morning into the afternoon. That should go away, and then we'll see a little bit of a convergence zone behind it. So really about Seattle northward to about Mount Vernon, we might continue to see showers during the afternoon, but elsewhere things should pretty much wind down after we get this front fully dissipated there over the Sound. Take a look out this morning. You can see up there to the north around Bellingham already starting to see some blue sky, so that's an encouraging sign. And around the Everett area, I see things beginning to brighten up. It was looking very November-ish through most of the morning with rain and darkness out there. And out of the airport, still seeing that rain. It's probably sitting underneath that front right now, and seeing the rain coming down, kind of soaking things down. And it looks like Tacoma's still to the south of that. They've been seeing an occasional sunbreak trying to show up. And along the coast, they've been seeing the showers continue. Those should start to diminish as we head towards later this morning and on into early afternoon, again, as that front gradually dissipates. Look at that 7-day forecast. Once we get that out of the way, overnight tonight, we're going to see maybe a little bit of patchy fog form. It depends on how much we clear tonight. And then as we head into tomorrow, it should clear out to partly sunny. It should be a nice day, and it is going to be a dry day. So that's good news if you still have some outdoor chores you want to do that you didn't quite get to over the weekend. You've got another dry day to get them done before the rain returns as we head towards Wednesday. It looks like it's going to be wet off and on all the way into the weekend. And some of those systems moving through are going to soak things down quite nicely, but again, November is the wettest month of the year, so no big surprises there. Looking out in the Pacific, we do have this weak system that's moving through today that's going to dissipate over us. This next one is going to pretty much go north of us as the ridge of high pressure kind of builds along the coast. That's going to clear us out and give us that sunshine tomorrow afternoon. And then there's a series of systems that are going to develop out there in the Pacific and swing through here as we head towards later Wednesday on into the weekend. It won't be continuous rain. There'll be some breaks in between, but pretty much will always be in the state of increasing the rain or decreasing the showers all the way into the first part of next week, which is kind of what we expect for this time of the year. Checking the computer model, you can see it shows those showers sliding off into the Cascades this afternoon. And then as we head into tomorrow, not a bad day for Tuesday, looking pretty good. And then as we head towards, I just jumped ahead of myself. We'll go back to that. As we head on towards Tuesday, we're going to be looking for that break on. Then as we head into Wednesday by afternoon, we'll start to see that next system move in. And then you can see it's kind of wet off and on pretty much all the way into the weekend. We might get a little bit of a break on Saturday with just some showers and sun breaks around before an even wetter system moves in as we head towards Sunday. So definitely getting back into a wet pattern by midweek. Take a look out the Hurricane Ridge camera. Beautiful shot, nice looking clouds there. However, for skiers and snowboarders, this was totally snow covered about a week, 10 days ago, and it's all melted back. We're starting all over again, which is not unusual for the month of November for sure. There at Paradise, you see at the 5,000 foot level, not seeing anything fall in the parking lot at this point. Snow levels, I think, are running around 8,000 feet this morning. I'll show you those in just a moment. Bare and wet pavements, which you're looking at today for Stevens, Snoqualmie, and White Passes, and checking those snow levels, still staying pretty high, 8,000 to 9,000 feet here for the next few days. And then as we head to the end of the week, they kind of drop briefly down to 4,000 to 5,000 feet on Friday, but then we start going back up again as we head towards the weekend. So not really starting to build that base we need to get out there and start enjoying the snow on our skis and snowboards. So overall, you can see there at Snoqualmie, we'll be looking for rain. Temperatures getting into the mid 40s for the highs. And here in the lowlands, we'll see this rain this morning. That'll give way to just some off and on showers in the convergence zone, Seattle northward up to Mount Vernon. Temperatures this afternoon in the mid to upper 50s. Maybe a little patchy fog tomorrow morning, then sunshine in the low to mid 50s. Wednesday, we'll see increasing rain by later in the afternoon or early evening, mid 50s. Rainy and breezy on Thursday, rain at times Friday, showers and sun breaks Saturday, and rain at times again on Sunday. Highs as we head towards the weekend, dropping back briefly to the low 50s, back into the mid 50s for Saturday and Sunday.